So I just stumbled upon this tool called GPU Kill. It's a command line interface for managing GPUs across different systems. Sounds intriguing, right?
Wait, really? A tool that can manage NVIDIA, AMD, Intel, and even Apple Silicon GPUs. That's pretty impressive. What does it actually do?
It has features like real-time monitoring of GPU usage, memory, and temperature. Plus, you can kill stuck processes. I mean, who hasn't faced that issue?
Exactly. It's frustrating when a process hangs and you can't do anything about it. But how does it handle security? That's a big deal these days.
Good point, it detects crypto miners and suspicious activity. It even has a guard mode to prevent resource abuse. That's quite comprehensive.
Wow, that makes me think about how resource management is critical, especially with so many people now using GPUs for AI and gaming. But is it complex to set up?
It's actually pretty straightforward. You build it from source or install it via cargo. They even have a web dashboard for monitoring clusters.
A web dashboard sounds handy. I imagine that makes it easier to oversee multiple GPUs in a server environment. Can you remotely manage them too?
Yep, you can manage GPUs across multiple servers via SSH. Just imagine troubleshooting remotely, what a game changer.
That's such a relief. But I wonder, does it support all features across each vendor? Like, would NVIDIA's features be available for AMD too?
That's a great question. The multi-vendor support is impressive, but I'd bet there are some limitations. Not every feature might work the same across platforms.
True, and there might be nuances in how each GPU handles processes. But the idea of integrating AI assistants to interact with GPU management is fascinating.
Right, you can ask AI about GPU usage or even to kill processes. That interaction could streamline a lot of tasks.
But I'm curious how effective that would be in practice. Would the AI understand the context well enough to manage resources effectively?
Good point, there's definitely a learning curve there. The effectiveness would depend on how well the AI is trained on that specific environment.
And what about security? If the AI can manage resources, it could also potentially introduce vulnerabilities if not handled properly.
Exactly, the security measures like threat detection and policy enforcement are crucial to mitigate those risks. It's a balancing act.
Speaking of policy enforcement, how does that work? Can users just set rules to manage resource allocation?
Yeah, you can configure detection rules and enable guard mode to enforce policies. It's like having a security guard for your GPU resources.
That's a cool analogy. But I wonder, can this tool actually prevent all kinds of misuse? Or is it more like a reactive measure?
It seems more reactive. While it can detect issues, it might not prevent every kind of abuse if the policies aren't set up correctly.
That makes sense. It's all about how proactive you want to be. But with the rise of malicious activities, especially in crypto, this is definitely timely.
Absolutely. Plus, the ability to scan for crypto miners adds an extra layer of security, especially for shared environments.
Still, I wonder how often it updates, or if it has community support for ongoing improvements. That could be crucial for longevity.
Good catch, they have a Discord community for discussions and support, so there's a channel for user-driven improvements.
That's reassuring. A thriving community can really enhance any tool, but do you think it's beginner-friendly?
I think it is, especially with the guides provided, but some technical background might help, especially for troubleshooting.
Definitely. And there's always going to be a learning curve when diving into something like GPU management.
Exactly, but the potential for optimizing performance and enhancing security is worth exploring.
So pulling it all together, GPU Kill seems like a powerful tool for managing GPU resources, but users need to be cautious with setup and security.
Right, and the integration of AI could really change the game, provided it's done thoughtfully.
So, what do you think the future holds for tools like this? Will they become the norm for GPU management?
I think so. With the increasing reliance on GPUs in various fields, effective management tools will definitely be in demand.
You're probably right. It'll be interesting to see how these tools evolve, especially in terms of security and AI integration.
And as they do, we'll likely see new challenges emerge too. Nothing ever stays static in tech.
Exactly. This conversation just highlights how dynamic and complex the tech landscape is. It's constantly evolving.
Totally makes me wonder how we're going to keep up with all these changes in the future.
Right? But that's part of the fun, isn't it? Discovering how these tools can improve our work and lives.
Absolutely, and with tools like GPU Kill, we might just be at the forefront of that evolution.
Well, it's definitely something to keep an eye on. Let's see what new developments come up.